Alrighty. I may have to turn that down even more. Welcome back to Mecha Mondays after 2 weeks being on hiatus. I'm your intrepid host, Pilot Fraggoth, and today we're doing GigaBash. It's pretty awesome. My controller's not working. That's... Do I have it in the wrong slot? Why is my controller not working? Give me a minute here. This was working a second ago! Why? Oh, I have a tiny brain. Don't worry about it. And we're back! So yeah, this game just came out a couple days ago. I'd put it firmly on the mecha adjacent side of the spectrum. There is technically at least one giant piloted robot. And it's pretty good. Both the robot in-game and the game in general. So, I guess I can show off the tutorial for Hex and Higgles. So, I do have a controller plugged in. I've played through the first story mode series of chapters using mouse and keyboard, and I will never do it again. Sorry. It just isn't conducive to playing this game very well. So there's movement. We're playing as our boy Gorogon. He's basically like if Red King and Pigmon from Ultraman had an unholy offspring and who was just a cute little goon. Yes. So there's Yumping. There's also scaling of tall things. This will become relevant later. And there's basic attacking. Pretty basic. Nothing too crazy. So you have lights, you have a heavy attack, you can do a short charge, you can do a very, very, very long charge, get up, you can do an air attack. I didn't want to do it. There we go. So, as you can see, there is some juggle. This game is like very... I cannot hit this man a single in life. What is going on? There's some juggle here. But wait, there's more. You have specials. You have chargy specials. Get up. You have mid-air specials, and you have mid-air hold specials, and you have very charging specials. There we go. It's really hard to get the timing on the mid-charge one. I mess that up all the time. You're not armored during it either with this character, which is unfortunate. We will go. I have gone through his story on the hardest initial difficulty available, and it almost broke me. In the best possible way. It was just like... it took me like 4 hours to clear 5 friggin' missions. It was absolutely insane. They're short. You die fast. So there's blocking. I think I have that bound to L1. Yeah, I do. I'm just that bit. I don't think there's parrying in the traditional sense. Mostly we're going to do lots of blocking. There's some dashing. Dashing is important for mix-ups. Everybody gets a dash. Yeah. There's also dash attacks. There's also jumping over attacks, which is cool. Let me jump. So, don't get hit. So, guarding is kind of like how it works in most games. You can't guard forever. You can see me getting redder. again. Thank you. You do not want this. Oh, hey, Doug. Yes, my chat scraper's working. Excellent. Built-in chat scrapers are good, chat. Chat scrapers. So there's grabbing. So there's mad grapple game. So if an enemy's guarding, ordinarily you have to chip him out of it. So you see how he's getting yellower, 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 yellow. Interpret. Thank you. He's flashing. That's how you know his guard's almost down. But grabs don't care. Grabs don't care at all. Some moves do a lot of guard break damage, like that charged heavy. I think he's at full when he breaks it. I have a very hard time getting that to work in practice, but it is a thing. Oh yeah, and because we're giant monsters, I promise we're giant monsters, we can pick stuff up, like buildings. We're gonna pick up buildings even larger than this. You can also use roly-poly objects. I didn't even know you could stand on this thing. So. Oh yeah. Oh, it didn't. There we go. There's also dash attacks, which usually have either a movement property or otherwise allow you to keep moving while attacking. Good, good, good. I'm probably gonna have to dork with my audio balance, because it looks like I'm about equal with the game audio. Incidentally, the game soundtrack is like one of the best game soundtracks in the last 5 years. Up there with the TMNT soundtrack. It is absolutely superb. You can actually get it off Bandcamp. It is heartily recommended. It's like $15, but it is worth every penny because it's like the equivalent of 2, maybe 3 CDs long. It's very good. It even has some live music, which is completely mind-boggling to me. Oh yeah, and there's block attacks. So you block, and then your square attack, or square light, is this kind of, for Gorogong anyway, which is the boy we're playing, which lets you kind of, if somebody's trying to attack you, you can push them away. There's also guard heavies. They're not going to let me do guard heavies, that's fine. Dash attacks tend to come out pretty quickly, and they're a very good way of closing the gap. So here we come to one of the cooler aspects of the game that makes it kind of Power Stone-y, or extra Power Stone-like, is you've got this energy meter that builds up that you can get by either bullying baddies or picking up these orbs. I'm going to pick up orbs first. Also just by breaking stuff, because, you know. The buildings do not ordinarily look this untextured. Yeah, no. This guy doesn't know, so I'm about to hit him with a combo. So we can transform into S-class monsters, which are just us, but mo better. Like so. So Definitely not Red King and Pigmon's horrible, horrible child. I love him. He is a beautiful, beautiful boy. So you've got couch play, so you can do couch co-op, or couch battles. You've got online, which is the same thing, but online. You've got story mode, you've got extras with lore, gallery, music, badges, whatever those are. I don't even know. I guess things that I've done. Do absolutely nothing in the match. That's nice. I don't remember doing that. Credits. You unlock stuff as you play the game. So lots of stuff to unlock. Got character art. As you can see, location, story, key art, because it's fancy. Very fancy. Literally the best thing ever. Fancy. Pew, 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 pew. Alright. But there's also story mode, and we're going to be doing story mode. You don't really do much of the traditional gameplay. Oh, that's another thing, is the gym, actually. There's an extremely detailed gym with basically every option you could hope for. I thought there was a damage number option. Where are you? Details on. Yes. You can even slow the game down to get a better sense of how timings work. Like so. Also makes the game really schmexy. That's enough of that. There is a lore option. I will get into this. I could have sworn there was a... There's item spawning. Another cute thing that the game has is... no. Always spawn, thank you. Spawn item. Let's get that back up to 1. There's all kinds of things in this game. Like a giant ramen bowl. So we're not gonna go Titanic, but you do get basically big honkin' super attacks as well. Of varying different stripes. Each character's is pretty different. It doesn't have damage numbers. I could have sworn I saw damage numbers somewhere, but that's okay. That's okay. I don't know if characters have different health values, but you can get a pretty good sense of how much damage you're dealing just based on the white chunk on their health bar there. So fairly beefy combos. So let me go back. So there is lore that you can learn about characters. It also tells you all sorts of interesting things. Yeah, you get a super mode, which is basically you, but better. And then you get a super alt mode move, which is completely separate. So, like, you'll get the ult move a la Smash Brothers from the bouncing ball. And you can do that whether you're in S-Class mode or not. That's either way, you can use it, so long as you can break the thing open. S-Class mode makes you huge, makes you so your attacks are all bigger, they do more damage. They tend to get a few extra properties as well, like Gorogong when he's in this guy. When he's in S-Class mode, his ground pound, his mid-air ground pound gets a additional shockwave that knocks people back. So you're gonna get lore from the story mode, but there's only 4 story mode character chapters right now, acts, which I think is lame because there's like 10 characters, but they're all very detailed. So Gorogong is the embodiment of primal rage and beastly strength. Despite its lumbering appearance, it can quickly rush down its foes in a fistful of destruction. He was thought to be just another fictional beast in Hawaiian folklore. Back then, his tales were once used to scare children to go to bed early. However, today, news of his unyielding rampage turns the bravest men pale with panic. He's infamous for his reckless behavior and untrammeled temper. We've heard stories of how his punches could send shockwaves through the earth. Even small firearms simply bounced off of his rocky skin. Capturing him remains nigh impossible. He hails from Luana Island. His first sighting was in 2020, so he's a young boy. And he's 32.3 meters tall and 270 tons. You can see his skills. They have little videos associated with them, so you can get an idea of how a character plays before you play them, including their ultimate. His is pretty basic. It's a PB AoE series of smashes. But yeah. They also tell you little bits and bobs that are nifty. So his charged heavy attack can actually knock buildings into enemies. So you can sort of have a pressure projectile game. His leap smash, because it's got some verticality, can hop projectiles. His ground smash just gets bigger when you charge it more. His mid-air ground smash has like a hit of super armor, sort of, which is pretty handy. This can destroy projectiles, so you're able to get in like that, but it's hard, and it doesn't work on everything, because of course it doesn't. We'll be fighting an enemy that it will not work on in story mode. He's got a Shoryuken, which hits once, is kind of mediocre, and you cannot do anything on the way down. If you miss, you are helpless, and you will die. He's got grab. Everybody gets a grab. His basically is kind of additional mobility, and you can do more damage if you hit them through buildings. His mid-air attack is a big honk and swing. His rolls. That's it. We have subspecies, which are just different skins. So we have a Mad Beast, which is the default. You have Clay, which is a yellowish. We have Sage Flame, which is purple and green. We have Hoarfrost, which is glowing blue and stuff. And others that I don't have unlocked. He has personality things. So you have little taunts. So the traditional. And he's a dancy boy. He's very, very Red King. And these are more lore things that I don't have unlocked yet. Next we have Wooly, who is one of my personal faves so far. He's a Yeti, apparently. This guy is Kirby, without the power copying, so superior. Comes from Siberia, first sighted in 2018. 31.1 meters tall, 120 tons, most of that is fluff. These fluffy giants are more commonly known as the Yetis. The R&D team is currently studying this particular one and has named it Wooly. These creatures live together in herds and prefer the colder climate due to their thick fur. They have tiny blunt claws, don't seem to hunt for food, and have no offensive capabilities we know of. Silly typo there, but that's fine. Their only remarkable quality is being their hyper-elastic belly. We've seen them hold their own when defending against other titans. Most attacks seem to just bounce off them. In their eyes, it seems like the attack was an invitation to play. That is a really, really obnoxious animation. This is less obnoxious. He's a nappy boy. In their eyes, it seems like the attack was an invitation to play. In any case, they are completely harmless to everyone. But the question still remains, how did these docile creatures manage to survive in this dangerous world of hostile titans? Wooly has a lot going for him. He's got a belly slap. He's got a charged belly slap. He's got a snowball, which acts kind of like a grab on the go. It's fantastic. I think it eats projectiles. Inhale, because he's Kirby, and he turns whatever he sucks in into a projectile. He has a counterattack, which makes him thoroughly bonkers. Because it also evades during it, so if somebody's like trying to dogpile you, they are not going to hit you. Just a ground pound. It's actually an up and down, which makes it even better than Gorogong's in every way. Snow Angel, it's a big, wide area mid-air attack. And Fluffy Pancake, where he just kind of does a big honkin' belly flop. His ult is this gigantic screen-covering avalanche of his friendos and family. Very much like Aaaaaand in Maximus. That's not what I wanted to do. So we have different colors for him. And stuff that I don't have unlocked yet. I think you need to get them up to level 20 to unlock the last one, but I'm not sure. Different bits of personality. And I don't have the reports yet. We have Rawa, who is definitely our Godzilla analog. Only cooler. From Tarabak Island, first sighted in 09. 42.7 meters tall, 380 tons. Nicknamed the Extinction Dragon, infamous for his tendency to vaporize entire cities in a single attack, his imperious presence alone could subdue a less dominant titan. It's as if he's some kind of king. Soldiers often report feeling a crippling chill down their spines after witnessing the green ghost fire that appears whenever he is nearby. At least he's rather slow-moving, which gives us a head start to prepare for his arrival. Unfortunately, nothing in our arsenal has managed to put a scratch in his armor. We've tracked him down for many years, but his elusive nature makes him a difficult study. However, throughout Southeast Asian culture, we found numerous traditional art pieces that resembled his appearance. All the clues point to Tarabak Island as his current place of residence. It'll be a while before we have the firepower to do anything about it. Thank God I'm only assigned to do paperwork. So he's actually based on, I think, Taiwanese dragon imagery. Somebody in their Discord actually posted an image that, it's very clear that's where they're getting the idea from. He's Godzilla, so with a big honkin' horn, so he's even better. Fight me, Godzilla fans. His charge attack is a fire breath. His tapped heavy is you can't see it on this, but it's actually got quite a range to it. He will zip quite a distance. His charged special is flame breath with cool flamey wings. He can do a big armored shockwave as a get off me attack. Or he can hold it forever and drain all his health to die and kill whatever's near him. It's pretty rad. I have thrown a match doing this. I laughed when it was the first time I tried. I'm like, oh, I'll just hold the button for a while. Nope, don't do that. He does a big flame pillar. It's really good if somebody gets near you. From the direction that you're heading. It's a very good defensive move. He has a not rider kick using his horn. His rushing attack is this big, or his dash attack is this big wide tail sweep. And his ultimate is Shin Godzilla's Fire Breath, which turns into a tight little narrow beam very cool. For subspecies, we've got Dragon King, we've got Firestorm, we've got this one, and Jade Serpent, which is very green. Very green indeed. He's got the best personality things in the game. He does the safety dance from, I think it was Godzilla vs. Monster Zero. Yeah, the red one's, like, all of the skins are really good. So far, just the early ones, but the red one's really clean. Next we have GigaBash. Who's our resident Ultraman XP. He's Fluffy Ultraman. He has hair. He's from Tokyo. His first debut was in 1980. He's 40.2 meters tall and 160 tons. The veteran hero returns to deliver swift justice to titans who dare invade Japan. Although he's gone a bit out of shape from retirement life, he continues to be feared for his blinding speed and relentless combos. The GTDI has spent decades studying his abilities and tracking his true identity. But even to this day, nobody knows who he is. Is he actually a giant human or a man-shaped titan? We do know he can talk, and he is quite the show-off. Civilians often race to film him, unleash his flashy acrobatic combos. Every time it's something new and awe-inspiring, which sparks hope and a fervorous pride among the locals. We were only able to extend our influence into the Japanese government after his abrupt retirement several years ago. Now that he's back, we should be prepared for policy changes. Personally, I'm just happy he's on our side. So, he actually does like the least damage out of anyone in the game, which is baffling. But he also is very utilitarian and extremely flashy to play. Like, just look at that. He doesn't care. He doesn't care at all. So he has like this leap into melee combo for his heavy. He's got a very practical beam. You don't have to charge it all the way. It just bounces more and does a lot more damage when fully charged. So if you're good, unlike me, you can bounce it off of buildings and stuff. Nailed it. He's got an armored punch that he can do. Kind of like a iffy falcon punch, if you will. He's got an incredibly practical tornado kick, which is just a rising anti-air, or just defensive move in general. He's got a rider kick. Incidentally, he's also got his dash attack. His dash attack is kind of like a aerial rider kick. It will bop somebody into the air. You'll float into the air after them, and you can follow up with a Giga kick immediately afterwards. So he's combo focused. He does the combos. He's got his ult, where he flies into the air, forms a G, and hits you with a G, because he's a G. Like so. He has passive effects. He taps into his Titan Spirit for more power when his health reaches a certain threshold, so you just hit harder when you're greater damage, when you take damage. He doesn't do much damage to buildings. This has pros and cons. He can use them defensively to keep from taking hits, and not blow up the entire field. He can also... The downside is that he has a harder time destroying them in order to gain energy to grow big. We have different skins. We have Veteran Hero, we have Red Justice, which is very red. We have Griffin Star, which has a blue hair and yellow body for whatever reason, and multi-type. There are other skins. I kind of wish they showed the Titan skin. He does a backflip. glanceth. And his back goes out. Now we have Skorak, who's a giant snail, with a skull on his back for a shell, which is obviously excellent. He's just a good boy. He too is from Tarabak Island, first sighted in 1960. They are 32.1 meters tall, 250 tons. The Great Devourer, the Overlord, the Tyrant Slayer, the Nightmare of Tarabak. These are the many titles associated with this cunning mollusk-like titan. Although it has the form of an unassuming slug, it carries a massive skull behind its back, hinting at a darker past. It is known to stalk the jungles of Tarabak Island, preying on the weak to consume and devour. It's quite intelligent and capable of strategic thinking. We've seen it utilize the skull as a sort of chess piece on the battlefield, often outmaneuvering and trapping its target. Gruesome as it sounds, it even has fangs hidden behind its eyes, giving it a deadly edge in close-ranged combat. We've also heard it can release some kind of poison gas in desperate situations. I suppose the best advice we can offer is, well, good luck, soldier. So Skorak apparently does the most damage of anyone for his basic melee attacks. He's kind of fragile, though, once he loses his shell, because he can't block. So he's basically a trapping character. He shoots the skull out. It changes up his moveset a bit, and he can send it back. He can throw it like a bomb. He can use it as a bomb. He has a counterattack, which poisons, which slows enemies down, and does DOT. He's got a combo. It's kind of, sort of, nominally anti-air. Comes out pretty quick for his guards, but guard heavy. Or guard special. When his shell is off, it does more damage, and it's bigger and more impressive. You'll notice he didn't go into the air for that. He can also suck health off of things. He's kind of good. And, you know, deals poison damage to absolutely everybody. And here you can see the difference between him with and without skull. Because they're cool like that. We have different colors. He's very green and yellow. He's very blue and pink. He's very green and orange. We have our designated robot, Thundatros, who is from Tokyo, first launched in 2019. 40.7 meters tall, 280 tons, one of the first Giga Energy-powered mech suits. Is that plural or not? One of the first Giga Energy-powered mech suits created by mankind. It was purpose-built by Otoma Tech to take down the toughest titans with its unruly great sword. On our first impression, we thought that chunky old blade would be too awkward to handle, but we were quickly proven wrong when we saw it leisurely cut into titan armor and send them running home. Despite its brutish appearance, we think it's packed with cutting-edge technology. We have multiple reports of it conjuring lightning strikes from the sky. Our scientists say it's a result of condensing ambient giga energy around the sword, whatever that means. I just hope our R&D team will roll out something as powerful as that soon. For now, that titan-hunting mecha remains one of a kind. Their biggest claim to fame is giant honkin' sweeping attacks. They also have a dash attack, which is vicious. They have a lightning strike, which is really annoying, because if you're very good, and the AI is very good when you let it, it will happily just juggle you in the air, basically forever. with that. I know this to be so because I have done it. It's got this where it's got super armor the entire time. It just swings a sword like a dork for like a minute. And you're just stuck in it. There's nothing you can do. A big sword thwack. Big sword sweep, kind of slow. And a short animation quick stab. And even big honk in her sword. Bigger honk in her sword that lets him zip around. He's also got his grab, which will... He's got a grab heavy, which will levitate you in the air for a while. Very, very annoying. So you got different skins. You got an Azure Knight. You've got green. You've got whatever this is, Prototype 01, which is, you know, fairly grayish silver. Although I see green highlights, I think that's just reflection. Unit 02, which is, of course, 6 edgy, 5 me. I don't know if there's like a traditional Gundam style, like white, blue, and red scheme. That's probably the prototype is the closest you're gonna get. He does the gunbuster pose. Don't ask how he's able to fold the arms over each other like that, because they'd clip. Just don't worry about it. It's a big honkin' stick. And, well, he's a robot, so... Of course, he does the robot. Now we have PP Juris, who's maybe my favorite design in the entire game, because it just screams, I'm an Ultraman alien. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. You're gonna see a lot of this guy as I try to beat it on the first story mission. I should really get started on that. Tell you what, I'll get started on that and we'll do the rest of the lore later. So I can actually play the game. Let's get the descriptions. So you have casual difficulty, enjoy the story at your own pace. Enemies are less aggressive and deal less damage. Balanced, immerse in the story with accessible challenges. Enemies are aggressive and deal normal damage. Apex, for players who want to test their might, enemies are very aggressive and will not hold back. This was the hardest difficulty available until I unlocked Apocalypse. And it is not a joke. On Apocalypse, your pride will be destroyed. Enemies are completely unhinged and have an unfair advantage. I can't really vouch for that. Apex was hard enough. I honestly don't know how Apocalypse can be that much harder, in truth. So I'm going to real quick just give you a sense of what Apocalypse looks like. Oh, right. You know what? I'm just going to grab this. This is mine now. Mostly it's that everything does huge damage to you, so you have like no wiggle room at all, but that's kind of how Apex felt. No. You can grab tanks and use them. So, this is nothing. I showed you this so I could show you this. Okay, so he's just like playing into my hands. He let me get like a couple free hits. It's okay. I am on Apocalypse difficulty, right? So, I think they lowered the difficulty, or I'm just that good now. Get down here. They will mid-air block absolutely everything. It's so frustrating. There we go. Okay, so I clearly overhyped the difficulty here. Please believe when I say it took me like 4 hours to beat this guy. It took me like an hour to beat this guy on Apocalypse difficult on one difficulty lower than that. So I'm just that good. So I'm gonna back out, put it on normal difficulty, so we can really clear it quickly. I don't know why they were just like, nah, it's not a problem, you'll be fine. So yeah, ordinarily you can't get to Apocalypse, you have to do it on Apex first, and I was brutalized. Like, the game destroyed my soul. But I cleared it. I still got through it. So we're just gonna do this for the story. You know what? Fine. We'll take this from the top. This is a mistake. I'm gonna get completely made a fool of, but we're gonna do this from the top. You do not want to get hit by the sonic tanks. Sonic tanks stun you for what feels like a geological epoch. No. Oops. No. Of course, getting like 6 hours of raw experience playing as Gorogong probably helps a little. Ah, they'll be fine. Now move! So Gorogong wants the purple thing because he has needs. Just look at this pose. Look at this absolute joy. Look at that just look of pure, untrammeled bliss in his eyes. Does this look like the face of mercy? So, I told you this story so I could tell you this one. When King Kahua led our ancestors on a great voyage in search of new lands to settle, their journey brought them to a volcano island fertile with food and wildlife. Unaware, they have trespassed into dangerous territory. Present day. It's Gorogong! Isn't he just a myth? No. So this is the one we just did. So the first mission, obviously, is a complete joke. It's like, you don't even know what your controls are, so... Then they sick you against, like, a character that should, by all rights, be your kryptonite. Oh no. That stings. They're actually causing me some pain. The sonic tanks I don't think do any damage, but you're stunned for so long that it's a real problem. Oh my gosh. There we go. You have to destroy a certain amount of city. So we're going to try and get lucky twice and capture lightning in a bottle. Alright, bring it in. PP Juras, rolling out. He's an excellent lad. Quite a boy. You sure this is a good idea, sir? As long as the servos are in check, we'll need to. Blah, blah, just show us what our new toy can do. So, they want you to grab tanks and use them on them. Good luck with that. Oh wow, he's really gonna juke away from me. He's really gonna do this. Yeah. So this is much more believable in terms of what I expect. Yeah, this is more like it. Yup. This is it. Oops. Remember that thing that's... Yeah, so this is... I don't know how I beat it. Like, just absolutely no-sold him that first try on Apocalypse. I don't know. I was in the zone or something. I couldn't tell you. Because he's got longer everything in than you. He's got projectile game. Oops. See, that's supposed to be armored. Oh, I knew I messed that up. Wow. Yeah, this is much more typical. He guarded that. And then he just... Did you see that perfect 180 swivel? Oh. We'll do like 2 more of these and then we'll go back to normal difficulty and get bullied on normal difficulty and make it look like I don't know how to play the game, which is also true. Blech. Blech. I thought I guarded that. I didn't. They'll mid-air guard like a champ, too, so I cannot air combo them forever. It will not work. Oops. Like that. Oh. I missed. Did you see that brilliant air stall he just did? He just like floated in the air doing like mini guards right over my head. That was mwah. Cheating. Cheating is what that was. And he does that. He does air dodges. They like. Oh. So one of his specials is that if he grabs you and does a heavy, he puts a mine on your head, which will interrupt the hell out of you. Oh wow, I actually got that to hit. Nice. Yeah, he'll do that. So if you both grab at the same time, there is a... Oh, did you see that? They do that every time. It's why I hate this Shoryuken so much. Fifth time's the try. Whatever that means. We're running out of options. Swoosh. His people need him. My people need me. Does this look like the face of mercy? So that went okay. Not as well as that previous one. I don't know why that went well. The tyrant of the island greeted his guests with mad fury. The settlers were no match for his ferocious might. With their boats destroyed and no way to escape the island, they ran into the dense jungle, hoping to lose the mad beast. Where do you think he came from? Command, we've got trouble on our tail. Just proceed to the landing zone. Backup is on the way. Steady, steady. Give me my purple dingus. And of course it's piloted by a small prepubescent team. It's just tradition. Don't worry about it. So they want us to get a double punch in, which is our heavy attack. We'll see if we can get away with it. They let us get away with it. It's okay. So this guy in some ways is harder, and in some ways, yeah. I saw that coming, and I did nothing to prevent it. So you're gonna see some lightning juggling here. Like so. Oh, he did the armor, because of course he did. This is fine. You're gonna see me die like this a lot. This fight's hard, because he's just like... He's got an answer to virtually everything I have. He actually was relatively kind. That sweep is just obnoxious. He grabbed me in midair, that's cool. He just air dodged the boat. As you do. I don't know what I was thinking with that. So if you don't get the double punch on him right at the beginning, you're not getting one. End of story. That's okay. We'll just do it right then. And it's only for bonus score. I don't think it gives you anything else. I did try to counter grab him, but I did not. So this is about right. Ah, he missed. Good. You notice I've just gotten the double punch in on him at this point. Come on. And you'll notice his timing is literally perfect. I don't even know how he grabbed me there. So, this is the fight I was dreading on any harder difficulty, because this... Well, yeah, I mean, they read your inputs, and they will just chain you. Like, it's not even stuff that shouldn't even be possible, it's just like... There's stuff I have no hope of counterplaying. And they give you, like, the two hardest fights right in the beginning. I knew that guarding would do that. Oh. And that sweep is, as you can imagine, very hard for me to do anything about without having an object on hand. I'm not going to get the double punch in, though. Oh, hey, I clipped his foot. He doesn't care, because if he does the sweep while I'm doing the Shoryuken, he's hitting me. Like, there's nothing I can do about that if he's already recovered. And then he'll just do that as the frame he lands. Ah! Oh, okay. I didn't get the double punch in, but I don't care. It's mine now. This is easier than last time. Don't worry, we'll get to the Rava S-Class Rava fight, and it's over at that point. We'll be there for an hour. He's switching to Plan B, which is slap the giant monster up the backside of the head. This does not please the monster. The story is also cute. Like, it's very cheeky. As you'll see in a moment. Oh, a D ranking because I didn't get the, and I got bullied the entire match. That's fine. I don't know what the 2 health bars are about. I don't know. After running for hours, the settlers reached a dead end. Get it? Their fates were sealed. The children had mucus. And we went totally Fey-Ray. Good catch back there, lad. Keep this up for another year and you're in for a promotion. Sir, aren't we getting too close to the Tarabac Island? I've heard rumors of a titan in these waters. Ha! Titans can't swim, lad. Trust me, I've been around long enough to know. Sir, something's closing in on us. It's, big? Ah, relax, it's just a whale.
Phew. That was, one angry whale. Huh.
Ah, shut up. When I get me new boat, we'll switch to piracy. Yarr!
I don't know. he's a boat captain. They all talk like that, right? So this fight gave me a lot less trouble. The fight immediately afterwards, on the other hand, almost broke me. So these are cultists, because obviously. So we want to do a dive smash. That's easy, because it's one of our best moves. So things that Flower has that we need to be somewhat cognizant of are serious zoning capability. She can hit us with projectiles. She can summon a stick. This is a mistake. Ooh, that was a... Okay. Okay. No. Ah, jeez, she baited that. She knew exactly what she was doing. There we go. That went well. So now, we have a 2v1. Well, actually it's a free-for-all, but it's gonna feel like a 2v1.
Never! All hail Skorak, the one true god!
You know. So, I don't want to deal with Skorak in the slightest, so I'm gonna focus my efforts on getting rid of them first. While doing everything in my power not to get between them. Ugh! Wow. I did try to get a... Wow. So as you can see, this fight, when it decides to turn into a 2v1, feels awful. It's just... pretty annoying. So, like, one idea is let them fight it out while you avoid absolutely everything. But as you can see, they will just follow you. They don't care. They don't care at all. They want your ass, dude. Oh, wow, he still got me through that. That's rad. You'll notice I've done no damage to these people yet. Or next to no, anyway. Every time I try to get in, I'm, like, just blocked. I was doing a ground pound onto their heads, and they said no. Yeah, you get the checkpoint. This one gave me some trouble the first time. because again, it's basically a 2v1 that wants you to think it's a free-for-all. And between the two of them, there's, like, if they decide it's time for you to go, there's not a lot you're going to be able to do about it, so I'm going to hit him with a stick. I don't care. Okay. I'm going to try to hit him with a stick. Oh, you never get her like that. Please? Please. Thank you. Yeah. So, this is probably going to be the one that's going to take like an hour. So I'll probably just switch back to normal difficulty and bop through the first several. Then they're invincible right after they land, and they abuse the hell out of that, so you think you've got a follow-up you really don't have, and then they just punish the shit out of you. It's pretty frustrating. We are going to be here a while. Oh, I'm way over there. Okay. Oh, because I blocked too much. I did not want to do that. I wanted to do a heavy. And I was too close. Ragtime fight while I have no health, and I'm gonna have to, like, just... Oh, okay. Sure. That did no damage, but sure. Y'all have fun now, you hear? Stop. Stop following me on that. Yeah. And yeah, he regenerates health from that too, so it's just like... You can't do a goddamn thing! And it's virtually impossible to bait them against each other too, and he just countered me and gave me poison, so now I'm just taking damage for days. Helium. Is there a building back here? Yeah. I missed. Why these stone temples explode is anybody's guess? I don't actually know. And he blocked it. And now they don't. Now they're angry. And now I'm gonna take all the damage. Wow! Clunk! They knew it was happening. They saw that. They were like, nope, get thwacked. Okay. Nope. I tried to dodge. Maybe if I'd blocked it, I would have been fine. I almost had that. Because I was like, okay, all I have to do is get like 2 hits in. By some friggin' miracle. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I guarded. He stupid plan. You can also grab his skull. Good luck with that, because he's just going to blow you up when you do it. That's only going to work on human players. I have no health. And they don't care. I knew he was gonna boomerang it at me. I knew it as soon as I got hit. I was like, I could see my death. So, the game on hard doesn't joke around. Why am I grabbing a rock? Why am I grabbing a building? Ah! Jeez, the range on that. Just duke it out, please. Not with me. No. I don't even know what hit me. Probably his skull. I got hit with the skull on the way back. Okay, one hit wonder. Let's go. I missed. I'm dead. Alright, one more try and then I'm going to switch to normal difficulty, but I'm going to have to go through the first several missions. This mission is torture. She grabbed me out of my running attack. That's fantastic. How did he midair? One more. This could take a while. Yeah, you would. The counter reaches that far. That's just fantastic. I'm dead. Okay, so we're gonna go back, do it on normal difficulty because I'm a friggin' baby and I can't do it. Are they gonna let me? They are gonna let me scoot ahead, that's nice. I'm gonna skip the initial cutscene. So we are gonna have to go through this first fight, but that's no issue. didn't realize she has a hit on initiate there. Did not know she did a hit on the teleport start and then spawns doing a series of hits. So, that's cool. That almost killed me too. This beast is our new king! So they're the cult of Gorogong now. I think we call that the Goro Gang? Or Gong Gang? I don't know. So, we got an S rank for that, so we're obviously that good. You do get higher score for higher difficulties, higher points for your leveling up, which is how you unlock skins and a few other things. Bits and bobs. Not skins, like pictures and music. Brave Princess Luana raised her song above the something crowd. A graceful rhythm soothed the beast, taming his wild furnace into a faint something. But fear still lingered in the hearts of her people. So they lured him into a volcano just like Godzilla 1984. Because, you know, that's decent. My king, why have you brought us here?
Careful, this is the lair of...
some guy. And he is our purple dingus, whatever it is. Peasants bowed down before the true king of Tarabak. He's chatty. That's okay. That's okay, that's armored. That's not. Yep. You don't want to get stuck on those, obviously. And you don't want him to throw that plant at me either. Well, I don't want him to throw that plant at me either. Anyway. So we're going to throw it at him. Mistakes were made. Ah. If you're too close when you hit, it'll affect you too.
We're winning, brothers and sisters.
Brethren and sistren. No, not my purple widget. That's the iPhone 99. No. You are not prepared, peasants. He's a big boy. So this part's a little scary because you have to be against Big Boy. Please move, thank you. Oh, that's right, he moves slower with that. This was a terrible way to start this. No. I run. No. I run. No. Stop this. Cease and desist immediately, sir. Okay.
Abandon your old faith.
So theoretically, this is when, like, you should have a really easy time, but in hard difficulty, it is not an easy time. Because Rawa has a lot of counterplay for you. Ironically, this is probably one of the least worst matchups that Gorogong can have. You wanna not? So oh, he actually did a hop there. That was fairly clever. No. He's really gonna give me difficulty, isn't he? Yeah, he bounced too far.
wanted to do there. What are you doing? There we go.
Power bomb. Fuck.
Perhaps you are right. It's time for our people to reunite.
And so, Princess Luana led Gorogong to the mouth of the volcano. Only her songs could calm his scorching temper. Without hesitation, she sacrificed her spirit, and her body, and her future, and oh god, the pain. And from that day on, it was a purple magic volcano. And thus the land of unicorns was born. I guess? So where's Gorogong now? We haven't heard about him in weeks. Wherever he is now. He's going to the loot cave behind the waterfall. Let's just pray he's found his peace again. So, that was the Gorogong story, and it's very charming. So we're going to return to the story menu. And we're going to do PP Juris now. On Apex difficulty, because I'm a real man. So what I love about PP Juris is he's like, I don't know, Metron Seijin by way of Baltan by way of a few other Ultra aliens. We interrupt this program to bring you breaking news. The volcanic titan known as Gorogong is rampaging all over Luana Island. Is that a dude or a lady? I have no idea. Elder Haku is here with us to tell us more about this titan.
Fools, run and hide! Gorogong is coming for our lives! For we have awoken him from his peaceful slumber!
Don't worry, Elder Haku. The GTDI has everything under control.
You fools, it's because of them that...
Alright, boys, let's show them what our new toy can do. So, pretty familiar stuff.
You got hit, you Nancy! Don't you even know how to fight? Dang it, give me the controls.
The mind control device is destroyed. It's regained its consciousness.
Let them fight it out. We'll just clean up their mess later.
Throw artifact at Gorogong. I need to find the artifact. Where is the artifact? Oh, it's way the heck over here. That's not what I wanted to do. I missed. And he took it.
Get over here.
There we go. We're good. Sir, the artifact is destroyed. Not so much fun when the shoe is on the... Ouch. Oh, that's right. I can't do cheesy stomp tarts. I can, however, cheese him. Like so.
If I could learn to aim... Wow, that was a pretty good... That was also pretty good. That is clutch, and I'm gonna take it all the way home to the bank. No.
Good news, the GTDI have won the battle. He's down, boys. Moving and scavenge the remains of the artifact.
No, you're only anger.
Oh. It's a thingus.
Don't worry, Elder Haku. The GTDI already has everything under control. Swoosh.
My people need me.
An excellent unit.
All hope is lost.
Swoop. So now we're going to Area 51.
The rogue PP Juris has returned to base. Gotta keep it away from the research lab.
He's just a waddly boy.
I love this. I love it so much. We order you to stand down or we will open fire. No. We're dead. We're dead.
Calm down, ladies. We'll hold him off.
It has a drill arm, because of course it does.
Mecha Juris.
I will deflect this. That could have been better. Okay, that's... Shoot me again. I have really bad timing, it's okay. That was the wrong button. Here we go. Oh, he does not flinch. Okay. Oh! I didn't expect that. Got him! Okay. This is fine. I've got this. That first bounce back that he did really threw me. I did not expect it at all.
Rematch time, baby.
And cannot be interrupted.
No.
He really bounced all of that back. That's fine. Oh, no. That's... Wow, okay. Sure. I didn't think that... Oh, no!
He got hit in the poor noggin. And it's such a blessed dome.
Poor PP Juris. Good freaking Shanghai. Oh, really? We're doing this? Okay. Backup is here. Please help us.
I'm not totally sure how I'm going to handle this. Grab Thundertross with a claw. Okay. I will. Okay, no I won't. I can't believe I've been baited thus. Is the claw gone now? It's off screen somewhere. Okay, that's cool. It teleported.
Try that again. Try it again. Impressive work, Adler.
It's going after the beacon. Which means... it's coming for us. I guess they have his spaceship. So we didn't get that last side mission, but that's okay. We do not need it. We do not need that last side mission. Meanwhile, on the set of Demon City Shinjuku, please remain calm and evacuate to the nearest bunker. We have lots of those. Somebody save us! What's that? In the sky? It's your boy! He has Giga on his foot. I love this.
I'm almost disappointed at how much of a beatdown I'm gonna have to give this man.
Nope. I see how it is. Oh, you guarded that. Okay. I tried to block that in time. I did not. Ugh. So he's manhandling me.
Made a big mistake. Cause I can just projectile spam you all week, bruh.
Okay. That's fair.
You're a tough one, huh?
Oh, now it is a 2v1. That's bad. You're a small child. Consider this a learning experience. Oh no, it's I can do this all day, friend. not quite all day. But just about all day. Oh, I just squished that poor civilian completely flat on screen. Oh no. Blech.
Oh, now it's a 2v1?
Oh boy. Let's bring them down together. Defeat both heroes.
Okay. I get it. I get it. You have a minor bone to pick, and you have lightning bolts. I get it. This stings. I should really just go for the building at this point. It hurts. Mostly my pride, but that's important organ. Oh, oh. I don't know how I'm supposed to beat them. I don't know how full their health bars are. Honestly, I'm not sure I care. You know what? Plan B. I see that icon. I see it. I'm not blind. Ah, that's how much health he has. Ah, I wanted to do a dash. I wanted to do a dash. Ah! It is happening again. Oh, there we go. Oh, they revive? Hold the phone. Nope, I'm not dealing with that. Not dealing with that at all. There's no way. Oh, they could just come back from the dead. Huh? I might be able to. I'll give it another try of cheesing with ranged projectiles and hope for the best. Come on, stop, stop, stop. Well, that's that over and done with. It stings. Oh my god, this is so infuriating. This is the dumbest nonsense! I didn't even see the yellow icon. Whoo! That's some shuck and jive, let me tell you. From one shucker and jiver to another, that is the genuine article. What is dodging, anyway? this. I could have grabbed him, maybe. I don't know. Wow, I actually did it. Okay. Kind of by accident, that was not my intent. I just wanted to blow the building up, but they got in the way. This is fine.
Foolish child!
We take our wins where we can get them, I guess. Absolutely radical.
It's captured the teleporter module. Pilots, stop it.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
On
Swoosh. So, could have been better. Could have been a lot worse. I take it. Somewhere in Siberia.
in the high mountains of Siberia lived a herd of...
Ah!
What manner of creature is this? Where did all these buildings come from? Hold on, the Yetis are approaching this strange creature. Perhaps they want to play. I better keep recording.
So I need to beat 5 Yetis, so... Wow, okay. No, I run. Oh, okay, maybe not that much. I am not having it all my own way here. They are at least getting in each other's way. I guess I beat 5 Yetis? I don't know.
Even the whole Alpha Yeti has awakened. Things must be getting serious.
I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to pull this one off, but I'm going to jump into the purple glowing hole because it's purple. He's not going to let me get into the purple hole of joy. I get it. You can grab things that are much larger than you, but when they do stuff like the roll, and they outsize you by everything. Swoosh. That actually went fairly okay. Meanwhile, on Earth... So we were part of an invasion plan or something. As you do. We are traveling to the Giga Core.
wherever that is. Superhero landing with thick thighs. He's just such a good boy. Look at him. He would not do any harm. Oh good, I was wondering how we unlocked this character. So we have to defeat Zyva. Zyva will routinely purge the Gigacore. Direct exposure to the purge is harmful. Hey, how's it going? You having a good time there, friend? Because, I got a shooty gun. Please don't, sir. Yeah, I'm gonna... This is cheap. It's cheesy, but, you know, I'm just gonna hide. Did that just regenerate his health? It might have done. No. How long does that last? Keep doing that, dude. What am... Oh, that's actually doing damage to me every time it happens. I see. That's fine. I have never fought this thing before. So, I guess I could either try blocking it or trying to bully him. You would run, wouldn't you? That's cheating. Okay, so I'm gonna try using buildings as cover again, I guess. I'm not totally sure how to handle this. Come on, do the guard. Thank you. It hurts! Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do, is hide behind the rocks. That's fine. I can do that. There we go. I figured I could sneak some damage in at the end there. That's suboptimal. Attacking it will fill your ultimate bar. Oh, I see. That's how they're rolling this. Got it. Thanks. Wow, that is a big rock. I can't even see my character.
So I'm trying to get a grab in, but I'm not sure I'd even know it if it happened because he's so big. Ow. Oh, don't do that. Okay. I'll just do better next time, it's fine. I almost had him there, that's fine. Okay, no problem. No problem. So basically do the same thing we did before, but he's got lots of stagger resist. He only staggers, he doesn't get knocked back. This is okay. Please aim at him. Thank you. Let's waddle forward a little while we do that. Oh my gosh! That really hurts. I am not getting a word in edgewise. Oh gosh. Easy game, easy life. Just when I think I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just zone him to death, he's like, nah, guess what? And he does that, which just like magnetizes me to him. Oh, this is not so easy. I can do this. This is gonna take me a while. Ah. Please stop deflecting literally everything I send your way, please. Thank you. At least I have zoning options. Without those, this would be impossible. Don't run over there. Just be a good boy and eat damage. You're a hungry lad. You're a growing son. I wish you hadn't done that. Please stay right there. Don't move an inch. I said an inch, don't move. We had it for a couple seconds anyway. It was like, oh, okay, I feel it happening. And then he's like, nah, I'm gonna kill you in 3 hits. If there was a way I could avoid doing that, I probably would do it. I swear I'm trying to dodge, so I'm gonna die. Yeah. As soon as he bobbles me, like, so high that I'm off screen, there's nothing I can do. I don't know what I'm doing at that point. I can't see anything. He's got thwacks that are outside of view of the screen, so I just have to pray that he just gets abused, basically. Which he's not quite letting me do this go around. That's... Oh my gosh, not like this. Come on. Come on! Fuck me. Oh yeah. You thought you had it. Nope. So this is again hard difficulty, Apex, as opposed to Apocalypse, which is rather more challenging. As soon as he gets one of those out, it's pretty much done so. I can't do anything about it. And now he's too far away for that to do full damage. I have to pray that this is tall enough to hide my supple body. It is. I wanted to deflect that, and I hit the wrong button. Like that. And he did not care. Fuck. I had that. I had that match in the bag, and I threw it away by freaking out. I'm gonna hope that he doesn't bounce towards me. Okay, he bounced towards me, because of course he did. Ah! He did the rush, and I can't do anything about that because he takes up half the screen. Fuck me. That did a lot less damage than some of the previous ones have done. I do not understand. Well, GG. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. There's nothing I can do. As soon as he lays his hands on you, it's over. You might as well just stop moving the stick.
because he's going to do so much damage so quickly. That's it. That's it. I think that's going to hit the building in front of me. Oh my gosh, it's really not going to hit him. Oh, thank goodness. That was awful. I have built the Bingo Dingus. Wow, that sucks. Oh, wow. So Earth's toast. So now we unlock Zyva as a character. I'll give them a run in a quick bot match just to see what they can get up to. And we've unlocked Wooly's storyline. That's cool. So I said I'd do more lore later, so we'll do more lore now. So this is Pipijuras. His origin is unknown. He was first sighted in 1983. They are 36.4 meters tall, 180 tons. They are equipped with a pincer-like quad claws and hidden cannons specialized for medium to long-range assault. This trickster can easily overwhelm its enemies in a hail of Giga energy-infused projectiles. Rumors say it was a runaway experiment from our R&D team at Area 51. We heard rumors that the eggheads there were trying to make a Titan hunting machine, though it seems to be a nuisance more than a hunter. In all of our encounters, it has completely wrecked our team, no thanks to its versatile weaponry. It even went as far as to taunt us when we were defeated. In legal terms, it's still a property owned by the GTDI. However, recapturing it proved to be difficult. It's about time someone brought in the big guns and bring a stop to its nonsense. So, let's see if there's any interesting things that I didn't know about. Deflect, I know, deflects projectiles. They teach you this. Bombard is your anti-air move, though it's got a questionable arc. Sticky Bomb is very handy if you can land a grab, because even though you put them down right in front of you and it's really hard to get an adequate follow-up, they get blown up. What you could probably do is do a guard normal, a block attack. Hedge Trimmer, you do that. He has the Buzzsaw. He has a Black Hole. And he has Hover, which lets you get away from things. For colors, we've got Specimen 51. We've got Trickster. They're pink. We've got Origin, which is like the other one, but slightly grimier. I like it. And then we have the Jester, We have the Jester, which is also brightly colored. He's giggling. You can't hear it, but he's giggling. Flying Monkey, Hidden Mantis. I don't know. So here we have Rohana, the plant. They're from Tarabak Island, first sighted in 1960. They are 45.3 meters tall, 170 tons. Nature's wrath manifested as the ancient monarch of Tarabak. They say she blesses her loyal subjects with fruits and shelter. All they have to do is give eternal servitude to their queen. Considering the dangerous living conditions on the island, I'd say that's a pretty good trade. She is unusually calm and composed compared to the other titans we've documented. However, she'll display her true wrath to anyone who threatens her empire. Our scouts report seeing an army of smaller plant-like creatures and massive behemoths patrolling around her territory. Let's hope we don't do anything rash that could provoke her. A full-scale war against her army would be a pretty bad idea. So, it's a melee combo. It's a Vine Whip melee combo with reach. You've got the spikes, which can curve after enemies, which is cool. You have the teleport, which is really cool. You summon Picky the Pear, which is just like an additional thing enemies have to avoid. You have the Club of Malice, so you can summon a literal weapon to use at any time, which is handy. Windmill Twist, which just, you know, anti-everything. Tendril Rush. It's just a sweeping melee. Dashing melee. And then her ultimate, which I don't actually know how it works, if you take control of it or if it's automated. I think it's automated. So you've got the color schemes, Ancient Monarch, Nightshade, which looks very nice. Hibiscus, which looks, I guess, sort of like a hibiscus, yeah. Larkspur, which is very blue. Very cool color pattern. She makes a throne. That's cute. That's less cute. So Zyva. Let's see. They are from the Hollow Earth, because of course they are. Were first sighted in 2020. They're 56 meters tall, 550 tons. That is a dense individual. Sentient, aware, and ever watchful, these living masses of Giga Crystal serve as the gatekeeper to the undiscovered secrets of Hollow Earth. Although they rarely come to the surface, deep Earth mining would sometimes prompt a hostile reaction from them. Their Giga energy readings are off the charts. Their presence alone can cause malfunctions in our Giga energy-based experimental weapons. We've seen it lift up our equipment and throw them around without even touching them. It'd be a neat magic trick if they weren't so violent about it. Though Titans are usually one of a kind, we have many reported encounters with these creatures from everywhere around the world, suggesting that there may be thousands of them living right below us. If mankind were to uncover the mysteries of Giga energy and Hollow Earth, we just might have to go to war with these monsters. That said, I don't see us winning by any chance. So what do you got? He's got melee combos, and then you can extend it. You can move while charging that's pretty handy, and it disperses Giga energy from the enemy. So you get more juice. This thing that drove me absolutely stark. So you can actually direct where it sends you. So of course it sent me at him every time and just bullied me mercilessly. Big honkin' drill. Oh, and you can use it up close, so that's handy if somebody tries to get in on you. Absorbs incoming projectiles and converts them into Giga Energy. Does not work on buildings. Handy. Crystal Rain. Yep. Big Rock. If that blocks things, it'd be handy, but I don't think it does. Abyssal Incinerator, which does what horrible thing? Wow, yeah. Yep. Connects to the Gigacore and sacrifices its life force in exchange for Giga Energy. I don't know how that... Oh, so you taunt to do that. That's cute. So we have different skins for this. Ooh, that's shiny. Amber. Garnet, very glowy. And Sapphire, also rather glowy. I'd definitely go with Amber, I would think. It crystals in disguise. It turns into a helicopter. That's charming. Unit ready. And now we have possibly the most innovative monster in anything. It's an actual living building. It's a mimic. You play as a mimic called Concrete. First reported in Tokyo, first sighting is unknown. It's 34.6 meters tall, and nobody knows how much it weighs. A peculiar-looking building that is known to show itself wherever Giga Energy is most concentrated. Some of us think it's alive, but to consider this building monster as a titan feels strange and uneasy. And we cannot verify that there is one or more of them at this time. One of our scientists named it Concrete as a joke. It stuck, and now this term is used to categorize all seemingly sentient buildings. We've also noticed this exact building in the background of all of our Giga Man battle recordings. It's as if it was watching him intently. What are its goals, and how do they relate to the veteran hero? We usually find it idling in the middle of a densely populated district, acting just like any building with people walking in and out of it. We can't risk doing anything rash that might provoke it. I guess we'll continue to observe for now. So, yes, oh my gosh, it's like, I got it unlocked after my first run through story mode, and I was just like, this is the best thing ever. So his animations are kind of abrupt and janky, kind of like either Wario or Mr. Game & Watch, but he has like infinites that he can kind of get up to. He can like keep doing the bitey mashy thing if you're able to keep hitting them the entire time. It's really hard to position yourself for it, but it's pretty nifty. You have basement kick, so you lie on your back and you scoot forward. You shoot things at people. Random objects, this can include the energy orbs. You can roll, and I love the way it leaves like a building-shaped pattern on the ground. And it can, like, you can go very far with it. You can, like, cross the map very quickly. Big old ground pound. Nothing too crazy. And then follow it up. Fires a blinding burst of energy. Enemies caught will have their movement controls reversed. So useless probably against the AI, but extremely handy against human players. Block special, it throws objects into the air, so it's an anti-air move. It has a spin for descent. It's just kind of a rushing attack. It's fairly basic moves, honestly, but I just love the idea. Its ultimate attack is absolutely bonkers, though. It just becomes very large. It's beautiful. And then it's got a passive where its health bar will disappear. This will not do you much good, I don't think, on a bunch of maps, but it's a thought that counts.
I only have the one skin unlocked because I haven't played it much. Little hop. It's a fun box. I don't know why it's doing the exact same animation. Maybe there's a reason for that. That sure looks like the same animation. And then it's a Rubik's Cube. Yeah, scrape the skies. Yeah, it's just too cool. It's a brilliant idea. So I'll do a quick... actually, I'll try to get into an online match. Let's see if there's anybody doing team battles. And I'll do one as Concrete. Concrete's fun. We're probably going to fight against the CPU. We are. You can grind this way. If people are doing team matches, you can gain points to level up your characters and whatnot. I'm not sure if I've played on this one before. So I want to go after PP Juris and the big... Oops. Yeah, if you can get him stuck against a wall, you can just keep attacking for what seems like forever. Oh! This was not the desired end result. Get up!
Fine. Let it be war then.
Oh. Okay.
Biggest thwackus.
Oops. I didn't want to collect my ally with that, but we did. Oh, he was the winner. Oh no. So even in team play, you can get in each other's way. You can't hurt your ally, but you can knock them out of things. This character a try and see how they behave. Also, definitely do a match or two as GigaMan. GigaMan is pretty fun. He's kind of tricky to play because you have to keep landing stuff, but he's pretty satisfying.
Ugh. That's bad. I'm gonna try dodging. Glad that didn't hit me. I'm gonna let him get that. No dodge, ninja. Oh no. Well, this is going to be kind of obnoxious. I'll try hitting things with beams, I guess. Because Wooly is tricky. So, one of the other things that's cool about the game is all the stages have some kind of hazard or something that makes them interesting or worthwhile to... Oh my gosh, let go of me. And the hazard on this one is the Mecha Juris. I need to not get in its way. Ow. Oh, that's right, that's the... I'm just gonna grab this big stick. Ding! Grug-like club. So the game's pretty meaty. It has its heart in the right place, I feel. Oh, it is blue. Oh yeah, that's a Tiga reference. Or Cosmos. Or Dinah. I'll try one as the snail as well, because he seems potentially very strong.
worth it. Team play, dude. I wasn't gonna let him get nothing out of that. So I grabbed the alien and brought him right back in. No. Not having it, dude. Not having it. You're not getting away. Ooh, we have another, possibly another player. I have not played as the snail before, so we will see. Nope, that is a CPU, just as a specific character this time. I tried to counter that. Maybe you can. Oh no. You ain't taking me out like this. Yo, do it, dude. Ding. Oh, thanks, dude. I hope this doesn't poison my ally, too. Nah, it just staggers them a lot. Cool. So I regret to say that Skorak is flagrantly broken. This thing is so good. I'm actually a little upset. I just have to learn how to do the bomb toss accurately. I have a real hard time with that. Throwing the skull horizontally is easy, but they can dodge that. Throwing the bomb has a bigger hit area, just it has the parabolic arc. So we'll give Wooly another try. Played them briefly the other day. I missed. That's a counter.
You messed up.
I messed up too. It's okay. Oh, don't fall in the water! Oh no! Counter. Oh, nice. We don't speak of this moment ever again. So yeah, Wooly feels extremely satisfying to play. Extremely forgiving to play as well. Oh, actually, I want that. Really, almost everyone but Gorogong feels pretty forgiving to play in one respect or another, whereas Gorogong just feels intensely awkward, especially against anybody who can do either, you know, any kind of zoning game or other, like, because he has to get in. Other characters have ways of either getting in more easily or having other things going for them, projectiles, etc. He has ways of avoiding that stuff, but they're not perfect. And I feel like his damage isn't quite high enough to justify some of the difficulty he has in actually getting stuff done. I think I shot my ally with that. Oh, because he died. There's a way to do this big lift, but I don't really know how to do it. So Thundertross is also fairly fun, but a little... He's kind of sluggish and weighty. Extra weighty, I should say. Let's play as the plant. Then I'll probably do another matches concrete. Concrete's fun.
Oh no!
Oh, I see. You have to... Oops.
That's fairly filthy. I approve. Front row spectator. To what? I don't know. 31 combos, apparently. That's fairly impressive. I'll do a couple, see if I can get Concrete leveled up, and then we can, I'll see if he gets a new skin at that point. And then I'll probably do the remaining 2 story chapters next week. Once I am back to my normal streaming schedule. There will be some roughness because of this change I've had to make in terms of programs and software I'm using.
Yeah, 2020 hindsight. Maybe not checking that the company in question had sent an email like a month ago saying, "Hey, by the way, we're ending our services." He's stuck in the ground. I have ended him. So the game's not perfect. It is mostly very polished. See if I can grab him. Nope, he's just there. So we're just gonna have to do ground pounds and such. So Concrete is a little buggy. Ooh, I like that skin. Jeez Louise. It's a very nice Rauhua skin. Rauhua. Unless it's 2 V's and not a double V, in which case. So yeah, Concrete's a little clunky, but, you know, he's a square. He's a cube. The only way he could have more peak performance is if he was up here. Or just a 2-dimensional triangle. I am a mess right now. Wow.
flashing bang.
I blend in! Wow, imagine a talk with practical use. That's a crazy concept. So, note to self. Note to self. He's sneaky. But yeah, no, I'm very fond of Concrete. I'm not 100% behind the way he plays, but because I haven't played against AI that just doesn't care about your feelings. But I feel like he's still got enough going for him. Easy it, bay. This building. Oh, because I'm doing a dash attack. Hello. Mind me, just manhandling this poor creature over here. Oh, I love this. Look at this. Just look at this lad. Look at me! I can transform into my surroundings. I am power. Oh my gosh! Eight boinks. Military building, nice. Cool. So yeah, Concrete is not only adorable, he's practical. That one of his taunts turns him into... and taunts are done on the D-pad so far. Unless you change that. That one of his taunts just turns him into a camouflage type building that blends in more is absolutely the most brilliant thing in the world. Crossed my mind. Six. That's bad. I also like how the more damage you are, the more you know. Oh, that plane explodes. I actually died there. That's right. Okay. Hopefully that actually ends in an ellipsis as opposed to being cut off. But we're just about done right now. I don't know how cross-platform the game is. I'm assuming it isn't. It might be released on the Epic Games Store, so you could probably do between Epic and Steam. Just bounce off this. Don't build it. It stills. Another thing I'm noticing is it's actually kind of hard to tell which direction he's facing, which has pros and cons. So yeah, I guess each of his skins are just gonna choose what buildings you start out looking like, so you can, I guess, counterplay stage selections. But it doesn't matter because you can taunt and look like these stage stuff anyway, which I think is a very radical feature. Probably not. Matches GigaBash. I gotta run and do some stuff. But as ever, aside from the last 2 weeks, I do stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mondays is Mecha Mondays, where I do something giant robot related or mecha adjacent. Right now we're doing GigaBash, because it's fun. And really I think it deserves more attention than it's probably getting. The people who made it did not advertise it very much at all. I feel they should have done so. Wednesdays are Warframe Wednesdays, where we play Warframe for a couple hours. And then Fridays are Free Read Fridays, where I do read short stories and indeed entire novels aloud. What I'll probably do this week is another series of short stories. Tokyo Tower. I mean, definitely not Tokyo Tower. Oh no. thanks to everybody who tuned in. I am now back on schedule. So yeah, see you all next time. Thanks again. If there's any roughness, please shoot some feedback. So if things look a little weird or changed or altered, that's because I've had to redo my entire setup more or less from scratch in memory. Because the software I was using no longer was available. So, here we go. Hopefully everything will be fine. I've got all my previously existing resources. The only downside is now I don't have an easy way to get at all my pre-recorded videos other than basically going onto YouTube and downloading them, which is pretty much my project for the next week or so, is to get that all done using a bit of handiness I've acquired over the years. Alrighty, thanks again, have a good one, see you all next time. Bye!